Man, so listen, Marvel Rivals just completely embarrassed Overwatch. Okay? They embarrassed Overwatch. Here's the thing. If you guys are unaware, Overwatch 2 specifically, was promising a PvE mode. That was the entire pitch for the reason why there was going to be another another Overwatch. That's the entire reason why there was an Overwatch 2 to begin with. Now, in case you guys are unaware, there is no Overwatch 2 anymore. Now it's just called Overwatch again. So they backtracked on the Overwatch 2 nonsense. Okay. Well, Overwatch backtracked on their PvE mode and say, we're sorry. They basically said, we're sorry, we can't do it. But we're going to release a couple of skins and we're going to release a couple of characters and we're just going to hope that makes you happy. Of course, Overwatch fans, for the most part, ate it up, but some people did end up leaving. Now, Marvel Rivals comes out and changes the game, actually provides competition to Overwatch to the point where Overwatch ends up changing things. They end up changing their UI to make it look similar to Marvel Rivals. They also changed the way they do their character skins. They make them a little bit more goonerific. They bring in that back. Now, the one thing they didn't do was PvE mode because, well, they just didn't. They might have some other like PvE type content, but it's never what they actually said they were going to do. Now, apparently Marvel Rivals has decided to respond to Overwatch announcing a new character, hoping to get more people to play their game with this crazy announcement, which is they are now providing a PvE mode. Like an actual legitimate PvE mode. So we're going to check out this trailer and see what the PvE mode looks like for Marvel Rivals, man. Let's do it. Let's check it out.
Dracula wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves New York's Guardians. Now is the time to prove it. Thank you very much. Slice and dice. Ancestral sword. Strike.
Bro, people are going to go crazy for this. They're going to go so crazy for this. It's not even funny. I already know that new Blackstreet's going to play the shit out of this. Oh my god. This is embarrassment, bro. This is truthfully an embarrassment. Like, how is it that Marvel Rivals is coming out with a full-on PvE mode, but Overwatch couldn't do it? Really? Overwatch couldn't do it with all the support they had for so many years. They couldn't do it. They have a skill tree too, apparently. Is this how it is in the regular game? I don't think that's how it is. So you got a skill tree? Oh my god, bro. This is crazy. Got different difficulty levels.
A gift from touch. Taste cold steel. Time to make the undead dead again.
Wow.
Curse thee, vile creature! Well done. Perhaps I'll give you the key to the city after this.
I gotta be real. I'm honestly super happy for Marvel Rivals players. It seems like the team behind Marvel Rivals is taking it pretty seriously. It seems like they have been for a while now. Because now it looks like you're going to have equipment in this. You're going to have skill trees in this. You're going to have all kinds of stuff in this. And keep in mind, free to play game, right? Like it's a situation where you could tell Overwatch dropped the fucking ball so bad. They dropped the ball so bad on this. Like, Marvel Rivals exists because you guys got complacent, you got lazy, and somebody came in and said, we could swoop in and take your players. Sure, not a problem. And now they're literally giving the content that you promised to give them in your sequel that is now no longer a sequel. I don't know, bro. Like, how much better could it get?
I shall feast on your bones!
You truly believe yourself my equal? Pathetic.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't play Marvel Rivals, but I might actually play this. Am I crazy? Like, the PvE mode looks kind of cool.
You have my thanks, but your vigilante antics have violated the law. You're under arrest.
Kingpin. New PvE mode Blood Hunt begins April 23rd, bro. Bro, man. You Marvel Rivals, man. That's crazy. Holy shit. That looks fun. I will probably end up trying that, to be honest with you. Because again, I don't really play Marvel Rivals. I'm not into hero shooters like that and anything like that. But the fact that this game's got like a fucking full-on PvE mode before Overwatch. And you know what's funny? Now this is gonna make the Overwatch developers not only regret not doing a PvE mode, like a full-on PvE mode, but now they're probably gonna end up implementing a PvE mode. They're gonna pull something out of their asses or just copy Marvel Rivals. Probably they're probably gonna copy them and make their own PvE mode because they have to. You have to compete now. This is the problem. When you have no competition, you get complacent, you get lazy, and you feel like you don't have to compete for people's money or people's time. Now that there's competition, you gotta compete. Otherwise, you're gonna watch them succeed right in front of you. So they're gonna have to do something. Like it's not even a situation of should we. It's we have to now. You got to do something. You can't be known as the people who decided to let fucking Marvel Rivals just walk all over you. You can't let that happen. So, damn, man, that's actually pretty damn amazing. Let me see what the comments are saying. What are people saying about this? Let me see. I feel like there's going to be so many comments felting fucking Overwatch. Let's see. Hold on. All right. First comment. Jordan Mears. Wait, y'all don't need to release a sequel to include a... Oh, no. Bro, literally the first comment. Bro, literally the first comment. Wait, y'all don't need to release a sequel to include a PvE mode? Jesus Christ, this needs more likes. This needs more likes. That's the first comment, and they already got burned right off the bat. Jesus, man. I have a great idea for the PvE mode in Marvel Rivals. They should release it as a separate game called Marvel Rivals 2, and then once they figure it out that they can't do the PvE, they should make it PvP only, and then after that, they should go back to calling it Marvel Rivals 1. No! No! Stop! 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 It's already dead. Stop! Stop! Don't do it. Oh my God. I was reading that as a serious comment for a second. Stop. Stop. These are the first two comments. The fuck? Kinda, oh my God. Kind of disappointed that the mode looks exactly like the original mode with no real substantial changes to the roster of heroes. Is very limited. Why no Elsa, Fantastic Four, etc., etc., etc.? That's fair. That's fair criticism. Damn, the only account that I see people against this mode hopefully becomes permanent, though. I wish the developers would take some inspiration from some of the game modes from Overwatch for new ideas. Would love... Oh, what? Brother, nobody wants to be inspired by Overwatch. Respectfully. Nobody wants to be inspired by Overwatch. Let's relax here. Let's relax. Looks exactly like its previous mode. Wait, what? They're doing anything but fixing matchmaking. The game took me from Overwatch and then brought me back into it. Now Overwatch is the best it's been since 2018 in the game, and this game is garbage. I highly doubt that, brother. Although I'm sure it has matchmaking problems. Listen, man. I think that this is interesting. I think that people understand that, you know, at least hopefully, if this is a temporary mode, that's going to suck. I hope that it's permanent. And they're probably testing the waters. And considering the amount of work they put into this, I think they will probably end up making this permanent, at least to some extent. I think that'll be good for the game overall. And I think people would be really excited to play this for sure. But yeah, this is definitely like Power World all over again, where you have your competition that didn't have to exist. Like this game didn't have to exist. This competition didn't have to exist. If these companies felt like Overwatch had such dominance over its players that there's no way they could succeed, they wouldn't have even bothered. The thing is, they felt like they could succeed. You made them realize that they could succeed. All they had to do was make something that people actually wanted to play. And they did. And that was it. So amazing, though. Competition is never a bad thing. Competition in the gaming industry is always a good thing. Always. Don't let people tell you otherwise. You'll have some people gaslight you that be like, no, I don't want that. It's because they're trying to protect whatever their favorite games are. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I want competition for Steam. I want competition for anything, really. The more competition, the better. It's always going to make people better. And if they don't become better from that, well, then they just fail. And it dies off. And then that's it. You know? But anyway, that's what's going on with Marvel Rivals. New PvE mode. Looks pretty exciting. And definitely something that I would personally check out. Because, again, I'm not into hero shooters. But the PvE mode looks pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. It's permanent. It's based on the Halloween PvE event that did amazing. All right, well, let's hope that's the case.